Yeah, hi there, Miriam. This is Michael. I am the founder, owner, and the materials writer for all of your lessons at Stealth, the seven-step system to pass a TOEFL IBT. Thank you for your question here. You made a comment over the TOEFL preparation Facebook page, of which I am an administrator. You say I passed the TOEFL IBT. I think you want to say last year, and your score was 54, right? So 13, 14, 13, and 14 on the reading, listening, speaking, and writing sections of the exam. You say, I'm preparing to exam again because my test is November 17th. Do you have any idea that my English can be improved until that date? I need 90. I am really tired of this test because I even left my job because of preparing for this test. I am Iranian and looking for a good teacher to help me improve my English. My best guess is by November 17th, I don't think so. It's probably unreasonable to try to go from 54 to 90 in a little over 2 months. That's not going to be easy at all. I mean, if you take September, you take all of October, those are 2 full months. Then you have 17 days in November. My advice is, Miriam, most students who study very diligently, they typically improve about 5 to 10 points for each month that they study TOEFL. Now, I had a student, I can't remember her name right now offhand, but I did have 2 of my students last month who went from right around 50 to 53 to 73 and 70. So they both improved 20 points in a month, but usually that's not very typical. It's typically 5 to 10 points. So what do? I think, to be honest with you, I mean, I'm just being realistic here. You're probably looking at about 3 to 5 months for you to reach your goal. It is not going to be easy. You can do it, but it's definitely going to take a lot of practice on your part. So here's my suggestion, Miriam. I recommend 3 basic things. You might want to write these down. Number 1, read. Every day between now and November 17th, you want to read about 60 minutes every day. Read magazines, newspapers, and books. That's very, very important. You will find in time you will concentrate better. You will comprehend better. You'll even read a little bit faster than what you're doing right now. So that's very important. Do that every day for an hour. The second suggestion, you want to spend about the same time each day with listening materials. If you have TV, watch TV programs with an emphasis on science, news, documentaries, and maybe history type programs. That's also going to be important. Now, you want to do this 2 hours every day, 7 days a week. It's important that you do this every day. Don't wait until the end of the week and on Saturday try to do, 7 hours of reading practice or 7 hours of listening practice. That's probably not a good idea. It's better to do it each day. So my third suggestion is, I would like you to follow my 90-day TOEFL study plan. I have a study guide that will help give you practice in vocabulary, pronunciation, and grammar. Those are the basic building blocks to your academic English language proficiency. These are the skills that support the different parts of the TOEFL exam. And then, of course, you want to go through, I'll give you practice with reading, listening, writing, and speaking areas. So my 90-day TOEFL study plan will really give you a lot of practice with lessons, and you will solve language problems in those 7 areas. And hopefully, if you do these 3 things, 1 hour reading practice, whatever you choose to read, 1 hour listening practice, again, you choose what you want to listen to, and then you have 2 hours of online practice with my TOEFL course every day. That's 4 hours every day. If you do that every day, you should have a very good chance of reaching your goal, at least, maybe not by November, But I think if you follow my suggestions, you should be able to get good results between 3 to 5 months from now. Now, it's important, after watching this video, immediately start your reading practice. Make sure you do your listening practice today. And that way, you won't have to be tired of this test anymore, because I understand where you're coming from. You want to meet your goal, pass the test, and move on. You got more important things to deal with, right? But in the meantime, you really need to make English your focus right now if you want to beat the TOEFL IBT exam. All right, Miriam. Anyway, thank you very much for your comments and for your question. I hope that my video has given you some hopeful suggestions of how you can improve your situation. And all the best to your high-scoring TOEFL success. And by the way, Miriam, I will include a link to my 90-day TOEFL study guide. It will be in the description box for this particular video.